In this video, we will be talking to you about our time on MSC Virtuosa. We went to Ireland, Iceland and Norway, so stay tuned to see what we think.
Hi guys, it's Shipfaced here, and in this video we will be reviewing our cruise on MSC Virtuosa. This is the first time we're doing a review actually on board. This is our last day on board, unfortunately. Our suitcases are over there, we're packing. We got delivered those stupid tags last night.
Yeah, we hate them.
How rude of MSC to take us back home. What assholes. But anyways, so we are reviewing our cruise. We've had an amazing 14 nights. We've seen some really new ports to us, amazing new ports to us, and yeah, we've had a great time. So we'll be doing this in 5 areas. We'll be reviewing the food, the entertainment, like what's going on around the ship. We'll be reviewing our cabin. We have got an Aurora one, so we'll be doing videos about the Aurora experience and doing like Yacht Club versus Aurora in future videos. And then we're going to be doing like the overall itinerary and the cruise, and then just overall summing it all up, how good the cruise was. So let's get on into number 1. So the first category is food. Now we have eaten. How much have we eaten on this cruise?
Too much. And we're filming this video really stuffed, which is why we're like...
We've just come back from the Kato sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've eaten so much really good food.
Yeah.
Let's get the bad out of the way first. We've had one bad experience in the buffet over 14 nights.
But we've been to the buffet like 20,000 times, so one being bad, that was...
There wasn't really much we could find that we wanted. And the queues, it was a bit busy.
Yeah.
But apart from that one day, we've had an amazing experience. So let's talk about the buffet first. We normally go to the buffet for lunch, and then on like port days, sea days, we try to do speciality because the buffet does get a bit hectic. And then
in the evening for a late night snack.
the midnight snack.
Yeah.
The lunch, I think, has been really good. One time we got there at 12 o'clock when it opened, and it was a port day, and we had the whole place to ourselves. We did a whole loop. We got everything we wanted. What's the best food in the buffet?
Poppadoms.
The poppadoms are very nice. They're in the like the daily. It's at the back near the daily specials and the.
We've never eaten so many poppadoms.
It's at the back on the right hand side. Which is they're really nice.
Yeah, the curries are amazing. Every day we have potato curry with mashed potato, with poppadoms, potato salad with...
We had a lot of potatoes this trip.
Yeah.
But, a bit of advice for the buffet, because you do see that MSC is very busy about the buffet and the places around the ship. Normally, if you just walked all the way to the back, they do have an open area, but sometimes it can be a bit cold. But right at the back, you can normally find a seat. And also, if you come into the buffet where the entrance is, behind they have like this restaurant that was going to be a restaurant that never came, with like hot plates in the middle. And then there's the family kids side, the other side. And normally, if you go in there and then go in the 2 wings, you can normally find space. So those 2 wings and the back, you can normally find places. We've never... Apart from one time when we ended up eating our food in the indoor swimming pool area.
In the swimming pool.
That was the only place, and that was like day 1.
Yeah.
Of breakfast.
I suppose, if we're being honest, one negative of the buffet is the fact there's no washy man.
Yeah, well, there's more. There's at least we're just comparing Royal Caribbean because they're the washy people, aren't they?
The pinnacle of washy.
You're coming. There's one entrance. So my phone ran out of storage. We're carrying where we were. So they have one entrance to get into the buffet on Royal Caribbean ships. But this one, they have the main entrance where they do have the sinks. You also have 2 side entrances going to the family and that restaurant we said that wasn't a restaurant. And then you also have 2 entrances from the pool decks. So there's very hard. They can't control it. It's very hard to man how many people are coming in and out. Plus, technically, you have even more because if you go up to the top deck on deck 18, you can get stairs down into the open air bit at the back, and you can even come through that way. So technically, they have like 6 entrances to one buffet, and that's very hard to man.
Yeah. But no one washes their hands.
And trusting for people to wash their hands.
No one does.
So that's the only thing we think we've seen. Main dining room experience. So we've been a royal guest. We get to eat in our my time dining.
Il Campo.
It's the same menu as everywhere else on the ship, so you don't get any exclusive menu. It's just the same, but you just get my time dining between 6 and 9:30 on this sailing. And it's been really nice experience. One thing we were worried about, we do like, you get the same waiter and the same people, and we like that sort of service. So we weren't a bit sure about, do we just get something here, there, but whatever. But once they get to know you, I think we sat on 3 different tables because we went a bit later.
Yeah.
But if you go sort of the same time, because normally you're hungry at the same sort of time every day, unless you want an excursion or you just don't want to go at that time specifically. We got the same table every night, didn't we?
We did, yeah, and the same waiter and everything, and she was lovely.
And we got the same people sat next to us every time.
Yeah.
So we got the same sort of experience we were wanting, but we weren't sure we were going to get, but we got it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
We enjoyed all our dining room visits. It was all really nice. All the food was really yummy. Service was always really good. Yeah, everyone really friendly and really nice company as well.
So yeah, that's the main dining's been a really good experience. And we've eaten some specialty dining. We've done 2 versions of it. So this is what I'm going to say. So I pre-booked the sushi, and you get the set menu. You get to pick one main, one starter, then you get this fixed meal thing. There'll be pictures around somewhere. But then we went back today and just did a la carte. We got 3 sushi, which you got like 8 bits of sushi in each one. So that's 8, 16, that's 24 bits of sushi. Plus you got some cucumber stuff. So that was 30 bits of sushi, and it was, I think it was £33. So it was £10 cheaper than what we paid for the set meal.
And this was way nicer.
We enjoyed that more because that's what we chose to have.
I don't want the sashimi, I don't want the raw stuff. I just enjoyed a nice sushi.
So,
and yeah,
we also have done.
This was much better a la carte.
We've also done Ola before as all you can eat. Yeah. And you just leave going, well, I ate that, but I really wanted that, but I was too hungry because they do it in like a certain order, don't they?
Yeah.
They give you the natural.
Too full, you mean? You're too full for the thing you want.
So by the time you get to what you want, you've eaten 3 things you didn't really want.
Yeah.
Maybe if you do speak to them and say we don't want this, they don't bring it. But yeah, whatever. So we went in there doing a la carte, and it worked out £3 cheaper, ordering what we wanted. Plus,
it was nicer.
Plus, we got what we wanted. We didn't leave it absolutely stuffed.
Yeah.
And it was nicer.
Yeah.
So maybe, because if you pre-book online, you have to do the set menu. That's like, that is, if you pre-book Ola, you have to do the all you can eat. If you pre-book sushi, you have to do the set menu.
But and the all you can eat is too much.
And if you come on, you can do a la carte.
Yeah.
So that's just something to look at. You can also book in a la carte, I think. So you have to make sure you get to specialty desk on day 1. Lunch has never been a problem with no booking. We didn't book today. But yeah, the food overall has been. Oh, we also had Butcher's Cut, which is just a really nice steak.
Oh yeah,
it just is very good.
Very good.
So yeah, I would suggest, Butcher's Cut. I think you can pre-book because that's just, no matter what, you get the menu.
Yeah.
But if you pre-book the Ola or the sushi, you have to have the set meal at the sushi.
Yeah.
Which, it was nice, but we'd rather pick the sushi we want. Yeah, so I think that's the food. Do we eat anywhere else? No.
The pizza's good.
Oh yeah, the pizza's very good. Yeah. But let's move on to entertainment.
Oh, John Philippe.
Oh, John Philippe. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm rushing.
Ice cream and crepes.
Oh yeah, the ice cream's amazing. The crepes are amazing.
Everything is yum.
Yeah. But those are extra costs. I think it was £18 for two crepes.
But we added ice cream and whipped cream.
Yep, and then it was £7 for 2 scoops of ice cream. Sounds quite a lot when you say it. But
it is, but the scoops are big.
They say 1 scoop, but they are big scoops. Yeah, but the food overall, because okay, this is going to sound a bit. So we've only really done Yacht Club on Virtuosa. This is the first time we've not done Virtuosa in Yacht Club. So we weren't too sure about the food. I have done MSC without it, but in the Med, so it's a bit different.
You also read such bad feedbacks that get in your head. Like, you read, the food's awful, everything's busy, things aren't nice, but everything was delicious.
Everything was very nice. We've not really had a...
So I don't really know why people are moaning.
Some of the puddings are hit and miss, but that's just with everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
But
then you could just order ice cream, but you choose to order something different to try it.
Yeah. So number 2, entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I'll say about entertainment on board MSC is you don't find out what's going on until 10 o'clock the day before. Which when you're trying to plan your day, is not helpful.
No.
Other cruise lines, they have it all, like, you literally can go on your cruise and you will have everything where you want, like, this is when the football tournament is, this is the show I want to watch.
Like the White Night thing. No one knew it was White Night because they didn't release any...
No, they don't release it to the day before. So it's just a bit like...
You might have already wore your white dress and got it dirty.
Or you just might have planned something else with, like, people, but you really want to see the show, but...
Yeah.
It's just a bit like... We're on the app especially. I think if you go on the iPad outside the lift, you can see what some of the theatre shows are a few days in advance. But that's the only thing about them loading the schedule. Yeah. Even if they put the schedule for like 2 or 3 days ahead, okay, not the whole 2 weeks because they might change their ideas or what people want, they might change it. But like at least the first 3 days, and then just keep going from there. So just having it at 10 o'clock the day before is just a bit late. But it's But the entertainment has been, some of the shows have been okay.
Yeah. The comedian was very funny.
Yeah.
What's his name?
No idea.
Josh Adams.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was very, very funny. So if he's on your sailing, recommend going and watching him. He did a show at 9 o'clock one day and then 11:30 the next day. And they're both really good. We also watched a singer, Lauren Faye Moss. She was very good, very talented.
It was quite... so if you're into F1, this was when we were filming this was when Hamilton won his first race for Ferrari. But basically we were watching on the pool deck in the Aurora 19 deck. And we were watching the screen, but they kept accidentally switching it over to her name on the thing because they were going to bring her out. But then I don't know how much a percentage of the pool deck was there for the Formula 1, but quite a lot. There was a lot of...
Probably everyone.
Was watching the Formula 1. It was one nice day in Iceland when we were leaving Reykjavik and they had this F1 on. Everyone was watching it, and they brought this singer out 3/4 into the race. So Hamilton was we knew he basically was winning in case something happened to his car, and she was singing all these There's a video on my
Never
Instagram.
Enough by Greatest Showman.
There's a video on my Instagram that's done quite well. Just go and have a look at that, and it was quite fitting to what was happening. Hamilton's first win, and it was it was quite interesting way to watch Formula 1.
But she was an amazing singer. So yeah, the singers are really good on here. The shows have been good. We watched a Dirty Dancing celebration, which was also very good. Yeah, it's all been good.
And who do they have as a special guest on board?
Special guest? Oh, well, we didn't even know who she was. Anthea Turner.
She was on board.
But we don't even know who that is, really.
But apparently now we know she was... My uncle does filmmaking. She was in one of his films.
Yeah.
The more you know. But then also MSC doing quite a lot at the moment with special guests. They bring on rugby players. They've got Chelsea guy on, Zola coming on board. So they're doing quite a lot with special guests at the moment. She was the one on our cruise. Not really for our demographic.
No.
But the people at our table...
They all knew of her.
They knew who they were.
Yeah.
Knew she was. But yeah, she got off halfway through the cruise in Reykjavik.
But her dad and her sister stayed on.
Yeah, so they got... Don't know if it was a free holiday or they just paid for the extra week. But that was interesting. And yeah, entertainment's been solid, but not amazing.
It's been fine.
It's been good. Yeah. He's stealing them more coffee. Our poor room steward. Celeste takes all the coffees for her granddad, the Tetley teas and the decaf.
He loves it.
And then so she's took it and put it in the suitcase. And the guy has nicely filled it up. He's like, I'm going to say that again. And then it's you can't just keep making him take them.
It's a freebie.
But anyway, so now talking about room stewards, this is number 3, which is the cabin. We're in a balcony Aurora, and it's really nice.
Yeah, we packed a hell of a lot of stuff, and when we were unpacking, we thought this is not fitting in here. There's no storage, but everything fits. Yeah.
We bought some magnetic hooks, which we've done a full room tour, so that's on my channel. If you want to definitely check that out, that'll be in the link in the description below. So definitely buy those on Amazon. What they were £7. We bought them the day before.
Yeah.
And they've saved our lives with for our coats and hoodies and coats and more coats. So yeah, there's nothing much to complain. We've got a nice wardrobe space. We've got drawers, the mini bar, We had two big suitcases, about 20, just over 20 kg, and two small cases which were filled to the top, and we fitted it all very nicely in here. We got a safe as well. There's more hanging over there.
If this had two people on the sofa bed, then that would have been a bit of a squeeze. But for a couple, it's very good.
The balcony is nice. It's got two chairs.
Yeah, balcony's a good size.
And yeah, kettle in the room.
We never really see our room Should, but he's consistently good.
Yep.
Comes in twice a day, does a good job,
so
goes again.
With Aurora, you get 2 cleanings a day. To do towels, you also get 2 robes and 2 slippers for the spa. We'll go into more detail in the Aurora video about what the perks you get. But overall, the room, this is the lowest grade of Aurora you can get. It goes to like the big suites, to then like the terrace with the hot tubs, and then it goes yacht club. So this is the lowest balcony. I don't think they do any ocean views or internals. I don't know about other ships, but definitely not on this one. But yeah, this was definitely a really good thing, and the perks you get are very good. We would definitely book this again on a different ship. Yeah. Or this ship, depending on when we're booking.
Oh, and you get room service included as well.
Oh yeah.
But that's a bit rubbish.
Well, when we order quite a bit, today we ordered it and we actually got everything we asked for, because we asked for 2 or 3 things.
We asked for 4 pain au chocolats, that's it, and hot chocolate.
Yeah, and we got that. But one time when we ordered that, we get some stuff like we get yogurt fruit. I got some toast. She was like, "Oh, I get honey and butter, whatever." And then you said some drinks and stuff, and like half of it turned up. And then they gave us the wrong pastries. They gave us the other ones.
Breads and danishes, not pain au chocolats, and we hate raisins.
Yeah. So.
And then they gave us the butter, but they didn't give us any bread. And then they didn't give us any cereal, any yogurt, nothing.
Yeah, so we could call and be like, "Oh, we didn't get our stuff," but
we don't like complaining.
No, we can't be asked. We just walk to the buffet and go get it ourselves.
Just put it in the email survey.
Yeah, but it's not the world. They probably have how many of these to deal with. But yeah, so overall the cabin, I would give it 10 out of 10. It's been great. The area is amazing. It's good deck to the pool deck. Yeah. A bit far. We're at the back of the ship. The spa's right at the front, so we do have to walk the whole corridor every time we go to spa.
And I got lost.
But yeah, it's a really good cabin. Would recommend staying in this one or an Aurora one if you are.
Number 4 is itinerary.
So we've never done this itinerary. We've done Norway, we've done Ireland, but we've never done Iceland. This is the first time we've ever gone to Iceland. So with itinerary, I'm going to chuck in excursions with this as well. The excursions that MSC offer are overpriced for what they are.
Yeah, they're too expensive.
I know, obviously, if you're booking with the cruise line, you're paying a premium, so you always make sure you're back on time.
Sense of security.
You're paying for that extra security, that said security, to make sure you're back on time. It's all with the cruise line, whatever. But they're still quite expensive. We only did 2 tours on this cruise, and it was £850. Which is insane. Yeah. Luckily, my parents were supposed to come on this trip. They didn't, and they paid for the 2 trips to say enjoy yourself. Go to do the 2 things you want to do in Iceland. Otherwise, I don't know. We were trying to do it cheaper elsewhere. Yeah. Or like get your guide or something like that. Yeah. But we've done 2 and we've spoken to many people on board who say the same thing. Yeah. They've spent however much money on the excursion, and they don't think it was worth what they paid.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, the Blue Lagoon. So we did the Blue Lagoon in Reykjavik, which we did an overnight stay in. How you say the other 2 that we went to? No idea. It would be on the other 2 stops in Iceland. Oh. Iceland
and Akureyri.
Yeah. The Akureyri, we just walked off and had a walk around. Nice little village city in Iceland. The Isfjord, we did whale watching. So that's how was the whale watch? We did see a whale before you hear our story, so we did see what we went to go and see. But she needed a sick bag. I ran out of the where she was being sick. I can't deal with that now.
It was very rough. do not recommend doing that one.
Well, it was the way that we saw a whale. They popped up. We were okay by it. Well, you were okay by them.
I wasn't. I was saying the whole time, I don't feel well.
There was no seating on the outside at all.
And you were saying, you're fine. It's in your head. It's in your head. No, it was not in my head. I did not feel fine.
And basically we had to hand on these handrails, and we were going backwards and forward the whole time. And then we saw a whale, and then basically the captain just stayed there for 45 minutes. Imagine a still boat, well, not still, not moving boat,
Just
going
doing this.
and then for like 45 minutes. Then it was, I wasn't sick, but I didn't feel great. I'm sure many other people were just trying
It was
to
horrendous.
deal with it.
The captain should not have stayed there for 45 minutes with the ship going.
Once the boat was going full speed back to the port and going,
It was okay. It balanced out. It stabilised.
And you would get the odd thing, but then it was like fine.
Yeah.
But why we were just still and going up and down, side to side, and back forward.
It was horrendous.
Sideways.
I felt like I was in the fairground on like one of those horrible rides that like a spin you like the Twister.
Yeah. But that, it's only going to be like 1 minute. We don't know when it was going to end. Like, it was.
And then the captain signalled on the walkie-talkie with the other boat. And the other boat was like, I would not recommend coming out here. The waves are too strong.
There was no whales either.
Go back. Yeah, there's no whales. So we went back and yeah, it was pretty rubbish really. Everyone down below in the boat was literally like this, holding their heads. Like everyone was ill down there. It wasn't just me. But yeah.
But it was an experience. We did see a whale.
And the boat was rubbish as well.
Yeah, the boat wasn't great, to be fair. There was no seating. There's seating inside. Outside, it was just basically this rail that went around the whole boat.
Yeah.
And you had to hold
the people
on to it.
that we were chatting to at dinner, this lovely couple, they were saying that they went on a whale watching tour the day prior in Acre. Yeah, Acre, yeah. And
If we're saying that word.
and it was £70 cheaper than the one they did in Ice. And it was way better. The boat had loads of seats and it was really nice condition. The tour guide was really informative and was speaking a lot. So it's just potluck really, which one you get. Because our tour guide wasn't really talking.
And then we did the Blue Lagoon. That one was a good tour.
That was good.
Apart from, I don't know if it sounds rude,
What?
but there's people were making jokes on the coach as well. Like our tour guide of Reykjavik. So basically it was panoramic tour with Blue Lagoon.
I know what you're going to say.
And he wouldn't shut up about apartment buildings. Some other people on our table did the same tour, and we were like, did your tour guide speak non-stop about apartment buildings? This guy, we know all the facts about every apartment building in Reykjavik.
Did you know if it's over 3 stories, it has to have a lift by government legislations? If it's under 3 stories, it does not need to have a lift.
But it can go.
He told us that about 20
but then
times.
you get the ground floor and then 3 stories, so technically it'd be like 4 stories.
Yeah, to us that's 4 stories, but to Iceland people that's 3 stories. I don't know. But either way, I do not care.
And then we went past the longest apartment building, then the biggest, and the most expensive.
These are for the low-income families. These are for the high-income families. If you have an apartment down here, then you've made it in life.
You made it in Iceland.
You've made it in Reykjavik.
And then he said, about apartment buildings.
I would have rather had longer at the Blue Lagoon
than listen to apartment buildings.
than listen to apartment buildings on a coach being all covered in sticky stuff from the Blue Lagoon. Yeah, everyone on the coach just wanted to go back to the ship.
But and then we stopped off at this place, a church, and this other place
Called the Pearl.
Yeah.
Where they produce hot water.
But the Blue Lagoon, you got 1 free drink.
Mm-hmm.
It was all pretty well.
Yeah, the Blue Lagoon itself was
They took
great.
us to the front door. We went through, and then we had 2 hours there,
which went very quickly.
But I don't know if it was the right. There's not actually as much there as I thought.
No, but it would have been nice not to have had to like rush.
Yeah, especially as we did it overnight. They could have done like a Blue Lagoon extended version.
And keep saying, "Oh, what's the time? What's the time?"
Yeah.
Like another hour would have been like perfect. So because we were there overnight. If you're there overnight and you do this itinerary, I recommend going further afield and just doing a private Blue Lagoon thing.
But from the port, it was 140 to 160 euros for one way to Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, but how much was our Blue Lagoon trip?
£500.
So it would have been cheaper to do the taxi by a lot way.
Yeah, but then you have to pay for the Blue Lagoon ticket when you're there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much that would be.
No, I don't know how much that would be. Research that and work out if it's better value just to do further afield. Because if we're there overnight, you don't need to worry about the ship leaving.
And then we did Malloy in Norway.
That's a lovely place. That's our favourite place.
What was the other place?
Helzeit.
Next to Geringer. And then we went to Sandaz, which people said were a waste of time.
Yeah.
We were only there between 2 and 8. And then because of the amount of cruise ships in the area, they couldn't get as many buses. So then they had to do half bus, half tender. And you have to get a ticket in your thing. And we just stayed on.
We stayed on. There's nothing wrong with staying on and just chilling. Don't feel like you have to get off. Just like, it's okay just to have a chill day.
Yeah, and it's not like we missed anything.
No.
The ports, like the main ports you want to do, like the Reykjavik, or let's say like Barcelona or Santorini, like the ones you want to do are the ones you get off.
Yeah.
When we did our Greece one, and Cyprus, and it was just a shuttle bus into town. We look at a map and we're like, it's like a town centre.
Yeah, we don't need to go and see a town centre.
We're okay to stay on. Everyone can get off.
Something that's historic or something that's special or
like
something.
Athens with the Acropolis, stuff like that. You want to go and see. Of
course, you want to see that. Yeah.
But if it's just a town, if you haven't booked a tour and it's just a town centre,
I don't need to go and see a H&M.
No, just stay on, and then you hear everyone come back going, "It was so hot, it was not worth getting off," and we're like, "Well, we made the right decision."
Yeah. Enjoy a quiet ship.
Yeah. So, but like I said, from Southampton, they're not doing Iceland. This cruise definitely was not full. It was under 5,000 people. This ship can take 6,500. So it's 1,500 under capacity of full capacity.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, 2028. There's only 1 2-week sailing to the Mediterranean, which we booked on board as well. So yeah, it looks like they're phasing out 2 weeks. Royal Caribbean from Southampton phased out 2 weeks voyages years ago. So there's like MSC. I don't know if MSC is just a one-off. They're doing 9 nights, but there's only 1 14 night. Where this year there was 2 14 nights to the Med. There's 1 14 night to Iceland. This is off the top of my head. I might be wrong, but there's more longer sailings. I think there's 1 12 nights to the Canaries and 1 14 nights to the Med, and then that's the long sailings. It's just interesting to see how companies act to these new things. But yeah, I would definitely do, if another cruise line is doing Iceland, definitely do it at least once.
Yeah.
If you've done the Med 100 times, or you've done the Med however many times, and you don't want to go back, look at a cruise line that does Iceland.
And also the weather was amazing as well. So you may think, I don't want to go to Iceland because it's going to be cold.
We bought coats, jumpers, waterproofs, everything. We used it once.
We didn't even need the waterproofs at all.
No.
But the weather was lovely. It was enough that you can walk around in just leggings and a jumper like this. It was pleasant. It was nice.
And it was really nice one evening after we left Reykjavik, I think it was. Or was it between Iceland and Reykjavik? Between the two. Anyways, one evening when we were around Iceland, we had the midnight sun.
Oh yeah.
And it was amazing, with the midnight sun being out, and like everyone was out on top deck
the
at
vibe
the back
was
of the
really
ship.
nice.
It was really nice to see that.
Yeah.
And it was like 1 a.m, and we were playing table football in the indoor pool. But it was still like early evening.
Yeah.
With how dark it was, so it messes with your like sleep pattern of like when you should be tired. But apart from that, it was really nice. So overall, what we thought about our MSC Virtuosa cruise, we really enjoyed it. We would do it again.
Yeah.
Especially Aurora, we really enjoyed Aurora. The perks.
Having the spa's really nice.
The spa's a great perk.
Yeah.
And like all the people's been really nice.
Yeah.
All the bar service, because you see on Facebook all these stupid reviews. Not stupid, I don't know what to say, but like saying, "Oh, this guy in this bar, you don't get served."
They are stupid because people, just be blunt, they have too high expectations. They pay for a cruise and they expect it to be like exceptional. When these are people, they can only go as fast as they can possibly go.
Every bar we've been served really quick.
Yeah.
It's been great service. All the staff seem really nice.
Yeah.
So we've had a really nice experience with MSC or MSC Virtuosa.
Everyone's been lovely. Yeah. Nothing to complain about.
So it's it's been a really good cruise. It's
yeah.
one of the better ones we've done.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Iceland and stuff.
Yeah.
Just a shame they're taking us back. We'll say one more loop. But yeah, would definitely recommend booking an Iceland cruise. I know MSC is not doing it, but they do it on MSC Preziosa from Hamburg. I do think they definitely go up to the islands above Iceland.
And don't let all the bad comments that people say about MSC stop you from going on an MSC cruise, because those people they're never going to be satisfied. People just love to complain and people just love to moan. That's just the world we live in.
MSC, I did MSC before they came to the UK. I did Grandioso and Blissum. I did it solo by myself. I really enjoyed it. And okay, we've been lucky enough. Most of our trips on Virtuosa have been in yacht club. This is our first long sailing that hasn't been in yacht club. And we were a bit, not hesitant, that's not the word, but we were a bit like...
Yeah, because the reviews do get in your head.
Because obviously we know yacht club's going to be good anyway, no matter what. So we were a bit like, what's actually our experience going to be?
Our biggest thing was, is it going to be like really busy around the ship? And where are we going to hang out? Like, are we going to find like our place? Like, obviously everyone has their place that they gravitate to. Is the ship going to be too busy? Because we're not really like busy party people. No. But no, the ship wasn't really busy. You can get a seat anywhere.
Just a Virtuosa bar, that's impossible.
That's like the air equivalent of the schooner bar.
Yeah, because they do the quizzes there. Yeah, that
it's
is
the same thing. They're both packed. You can never get a seat there.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we've had a really nice time. Like Celeste said, on Facebook, if you're seen a review about a Virtuosa or MSC in general, and you're like, oh, what?
Ignore them.
Just do it and see what your experience is like. Yeah. Because
everyone will have a different.
Everyone will see it different. There's probably people on this cruise that don't. Well, there was one cruise we did on Navigator, and it was one of our best cruises my family did. And my dad said to this guy, "Have you had a good cruise on the last day?" He said, "No, it's been the worst cruise I've ever done." And he was like, my dad just said to him, "Okay, we doesn't know what happened, or whatever." But he went, "What ship have you been on?" Everyone was like really nice. Everyone had like good. Everyone got on with each other.
Some people, they just have too high expectations.
But yeah, this person had the worst cruise. Obviously, I need to know what went on to be that. But it was just, you know, like, there's people who are on this ship that's had a really bad cruise, or they didn't enjoy it, when we've had a great cruise. So it's all about your perception.
Yeah.
Cool. That is a perception. So yeah, thank you for watching our review. If you have any questions about MSC Virtuosa or MSC in general, or Iceland, or any ports we did, we also did the island, but we didn't really do anything there. Put it in the comments below. We're more happy to answer any questions you may have about anything you want to know about our cruise.
But yeah, it's been a lovely cruise.
Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'll be bringing more videos about the Aurora and MSC Yacht Club versus Aurora later on when I get home. Thank you for watching. It's been Shipface there, and I'll see you guys in the next video.